So, first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do, all right? Also, I do want to give you that brief disclaimer, all right? I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through another individual, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, I do want to give you that brief disclaimer pertaining to, you know my voice too raspy to be whispering. So this about the time for you to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? Now, I'm going to try to keep focus on you just in case it freezes so I can wait for it to get good, all right? So, let's talk, babies. Let's talk, babies. Now, there's a message for today, right, that we're going to have to talk about. Let me make sure we clearing out that energy, all right? First and foremost, God had me get on here, right, to relay a message. Now, I want you to know what's currently going on behind the scenes, right? I want you to realize that you have arrived to your graduation day. Now, when I say that, I'm going to give you, follow me, right? I'm going to give you an example. So I want you to realize, right, life is like school in a sense. So I want you to think about your experience at elementary school. It could have been middle school. It could have been high school. It could have been college, so on and so forth, right? I want you to think about your experiences. During that time, you had to multitask in one way, shape, or form. During that time, you had to go through, study for certain tests that you had to take, as well as you had to be tested by certain family members, friends, and other individuals that tried to target you too. See, just like school, you had certain individuals that you was connected to, right? Certain individuals that studied you. Certain individuals that looked on your paper and took the same answers as you, went ahead and may have gotten a passing grade from certain people or peers in a way. And you may have felt a certain type of way when that was occurring, right? So hear me out, hear me out. I want you to think about this, chosen ones. There's certain karmics and karmic individuals who, again, had the opportunity to study themselves, truly do the work, but instead they chose to study you and take certain information from you. These individuals try to study you. They try to walk like you, talk like you. Again, they try to take certain answers that you had and apply it to their test in a sense. So when they turn that paper in, they may have gotten a certain grade for it. See, when I say that, I want you to realize that throughout time, you may have had certain people that was plotting on you. Certain people that, again, kept targeting you. Certain people that kept trying to study you. Again, to get some type of information from you to see how it was that you was doing, how you was doing it, right? So during this time in school, I want you to think of what applied. You had certain teachers that was there that if you didn't know certain information, you could go to them in a sense, right? So if there's a subject that you needed assistance with, instead of studying and copying off of somebody else's things, you chose to go to the teacher to get more information about it, right? There was other individuals that didn't do the same. They may have felt a certain type of way. These individuals thought that they had, again, they may have chose to go to certain social events. They may have wanted to seem like they was popular amongst their friends. They thought that they was too cool to study school like you chose to do. So these are the individuals throughout life. Again, you may have held your money tight based upon that's what God told you to do. God may have told you, nah, you can't go out there and parlay with these type of people. There may have been certain events that you had to sit out. There may have been certain individuals that may have seemed more popular than you. These are individuals that may have sat there and got voted by their peers and may have seemed like they were superior over you. So these are people that, again, may have been prom kings and queens, could have been homecoming kings and queens, could have been the head leader of their team, so on and so forth, right? There were certain people that, again, they had popularity amongst their friends, but when it really came to the work that they put in, they didn't do that. They was hoping that their coach would sit there and cover for them. They thought that they can, again, write off of certain answers from their friends. They thought that they could look at you and bully you and into doing certain work for them. And when you chose not to, they try to get other individuals to target you too. See, there's certain individuals that seen you was doing the work, chosen ones. So that's equivalent to you, again, you going within, you loving yourself, you getting a connection with God, you doing the work yourself, so on and so forth, right? There's certain individuals that, again, they watch you put in that work. They seen you sit out certain seasons. They may have seen you struggling with certain subjects, so on and so forth, right? But you didn't give up. You sat there and went to the teacher, which is God. So therefore, you went within, which was with above. So you sat there and you knew that there were certain things that you didn't understand. And instead of you giving in like them, instead of you going off and writing certain answers like they did, you chose to go to the teacher, which was God. See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, during certain obstacles that you had, certain tests that was happening, you, again, didn't give up. You didn't sit there and take the easy way out. See, these individuals, again, copy from your work. So these are karmic energies. When I say that, I want you to think about certain karmic energies. Seeing you, getting certain energy or attention from other individuals. So they chose to target you or try to be you, but they end up blowing a fuse trying to be you because nobody can do that like you. If they was equipped to carry the same energy as you, God would have gave it to them. So, again, these individuals try to copy you, try to act like the divine feminine or the divine masculine. They try to make it seem like they truly was the person who had the answers then, when really they was copying off of you. See, you may have went to the teacher in a sense, try to tell the teacher, but that may have been outside of their view. You may have told other individuals to stop copying off of you and they chose not to. See, these individuals thought that they had successfully passed that subject in a sense. They thought that they were successful with certain scams that they was doing. Because at that time, they still got that pass for that assignment. So they thought that they was good. See, I want you to realize that what was happening, chosen ones. These individuals, every time you seen them copying you, you may have reacted and spoke out against these individuals. You may have tried to tell other people and have them see too, like pay attention to that person and you're going to know the truth. See, you told certain individuals what these individuals was doing, but they try to act like you was caught in some type of illusion. See, you try to tell other people about how so-and-so was copying off of you. So-and-so was doing the same work as you. So-and-so was putting work on you instead of doing the work that they were supposed to do. See, you try to tell other individuals, but they were so distracted that they couldn't see the truth. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that certain things are starting to get revealed. You understand me? Because as they try to copy off your work, as they try to write down your answers, as they try to get other people to target you too, they try to bully you because you wanted to work on you. They try to bully on you, based upon the fact that you was doing your work and what God told you to do. So they seen you closer to God and you was getting further away from them. They seen that you wanted to do your work instead of going out and partying with them. They seen that you knew your worth and you knew that there was longevity to what you was doing. So therefore, again, they didn't like the fact that you chose not to attend certain events with them. They got upset because you chose not to take the same route as them. They got upset because they knew that within you had certain knowledge that they didn't. So I want you to realize that there's certain people, again, you try to tell other individuals what they was doing, but they was distracted. I want you to realize what's happening. See, these people who may have successfully seem like they successfully got away with sabotaging you, stealing from you, writing their name on that group work that they know damn well they didn't do. There's certain individuals that, again, they thought that they had successfully passed. In a sense, they just knew that they was going to get that grade in the end. Whole time, they know what was going to happen. See, At this time, God even told them that this is an open book test. See, I want you to realize again, you the teacher's pet. You chosen one. So therefore, God chose you. He knew information that you knew too. God knew that you was willing to put in the work so that you could know the truth and be able to help other peers that's around you. See, that's why you went through what you went through. See, there's certain obstacles that you encounter, certain experience that you experience, and you may have felt like you was limited. You may have felt like you was unfavored in a sense. Whole time God selected you to give a demonstration to other individuals because he knew that you had the ability to do the things that he asked you to. See, God knew that you really had the knowledge that these other individuals was lacking to. So God sat there and put you on the front line. Now again, you may have thought that these people had successfully cheated off of you. You may have thought that these individuals successfully made individuals think that they was truly you. Whole time they ain't realized that there was somebody else outside of the room that was looking in at certain things that they chose to do. See, this is the open book test, chosen ones. With that being said, I want you to realize that everything that you went through, God has you have memory so you can go back and reflect that shit. So you can see what you went through and know that any obstacle that comes to you, you can get through it just like you did previously. See, all your experiences that you went through provide you some type of knowledge about you, provided you with some type of strength within you, provided you certain abilities that other individuals don't have the ability to do. So I want you to realize, chosen ones, that life, especially the life that you live, is all those open book notes that you can take for that test. See, when you get tested, in a sense, you already can go back to your notes and you know what's to be expected then. Okay, if this person is this, when working with a narcissist, this is how they going to act. When this person tries to stop me, this is how I go ahead and counterattack. See, I'm trying to tell you, God sat there and had you go through what you went through because this is the open book test for you. See, these individuals, they ain't had its experiences. Say they ain't take those notes. See, you took your time and went within. You went to divine. You co-created with him. So therefore, again, everything that you have questions for, God already gave you the answers to them. So anytime that you have a moment where you again addressed or approached by a certain situation, you know exactly how to get through it. Why? Because you done been through here, you done did that before. So therefore, again, you know that God is going to close this, but he's going to open another door. See, you know when God doesn't give you what you was asking for the way that you asked it, God was going to give you another answer in a sense. See, I want you to realize, right, chosen ones, again, all your experiences are for you for an open book test. But these other individuals, I'm trying to tell you that they don't got the same answers that you had. See, these individuals never went within. They never healed from their childhood traumas. They never walked away from certain karmic friends. They didn't find their confidence. They didn't go within. They didn't go to God. They didn't go and believe in him. See, they didn't do the work. They didn't write down no notes. All they did was look at you and wrote and took your reproach. See, they didn't do that work. So what they was writing, they wasn't comprehending. What they was writing, they wasn't understanding. See, the things that they seen you doing, they didn't know why you was doing the whole time. It's because God already showed you what that answer is. See, these other individuals tried to do exactly what you do, but didn't even know why they was doing it. They wasn't living in their truth. They was just too busy trying to duplicate you. But the whole time, again, God's starting to show them that they going to blow a fuse trying to be you because they not equipped to carry the same energy as you. You understand me? So, chosen ones, these individuals who's been behind the scenes cheating off of you, behind the scenes cheating off of other individuals, putting black magic here, trying to spread lies there, manipulating minds, illusions, certain shit wasn't clear. See, I want you to realize that they didn't take those notes. When God told them that I'm trying to tell you, when God told you that these individuals was not right by you, when God told you that these individuals was trying to target you, when God told you that these individuals was trying to target you and do certain things to you, you listened and you, again, moved. But they chose not to do it. You heard me. So with that being said, again, when it comes down to those tests that they surely starting to face, they don't got the same answers as you, so they all out of place. See, they should have took their time, went to divine like you did, but they didn't. They chose to be stupid. That's on them. You understand me? You gotta understand that. Now, with that being said, when they was going through certain tests, there's certain people that you went to try to help them. When certain individuals was going through certain tests, you try to go with them and help them figure it out and try to produce less stress. See, you told them that you could work with them. You try to help them study in a sense. But again, they didn't want that. They just wanted the answers from you. They just wanted you to make things certain clear for them so that they could graduate and make certain moves. But again, they didn't want to put that work in. So God said, stop working with them and go ahead about your business. And you did. Now, again, these individuals, they still continue to scam a little bit. They may have gotten an A or a B or a C on some shit, but the whole time they about to get denied because when it comes to test time, they ain't got those answers, Sway. See, I want you to realize that again, at this test that they about to face, the same test that they try to get you in. See, these individuals sent certain things your way. They lied on you. They sent magic to you. They try to sabotage you. They was gang stalking you. They try to harm you. They try to do all of these things to you, right? And they was unsuccessful. See, they did all these things to try to deter you and distract you. And they was unsuccessful. They sent all of these things your way. But again, they didn't know that you studied, that this was something that wasn't new to you that day. So anytime they sent an obstacle to you, you know how to overthrow that or overthrow that. Anytime they try to do something to you, you knew that you can get through that. See, again, you done been there all before, so you had the notes and the answers to your tests. So now that when they tested with the same test that you get, they ain't got the answers. Now they looking stupid. See, now the teacher's looking at them too, like, how was you able to pass before? Who was you copying off of, or who was you looking to? See, now certain tests are starting to get revealed. Now, these people who try to act like you was evil, now certain evil shit about them starting to get revealed. See, these people that said that you ain't know what you know, now they knowing that they didn't know no better. See, these individuals that tried to do all of these things to you, now God's going to put them on that front and see what they going to do. See, they did all of these things for attention, to get attention from certain individuals. So God's going to give them that attention that they seek. But also individuals are going to have the ability to see that these individuals don't got the ability to get through what they said that they could. They ain't got that power that they was preaching. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. These individuals may have seemed like they successfully got away, but God is going to test them in front of everybody that they had certain things to say. See, God is going to put them front and center. See, everybody, they peers may have voted for them because it made them seem like they was popular in a sense. They peers may have promoted them and put them in certain positions, but the whole time now they peers selected them as a certain representative. And now guess what? They going to see that they peer in a sense failed them. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, they did all of that to get attention just for God to show other individuals that they in lack. Now God's going to show them that that was not where he was at. See, God's going to show them that they asses was truly in lack. See, God's going to show them that they truly. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you about to see. You understand me? God's about to have certain things get revealed to them for the world to see. See, had they did that work, excuse me, let me hurry up and fix that. My phone was going, gotta make sure my phone gonna go dead. But I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, God's about to put them on the center of attention like they did all these devious things to get it, right? God's now going to get them attention that they was seeking, and God's going to show them in front of everybody who know them that they ain't really that. God's going to show them in front of everybody that they lied to, that they asses was truly the ones in lack. See, God's going to show them in front of everybody that they schemed and lied and cheated and did all these things to. God's going to show them again in front of all of these individuals that they don't have the same knowledge as you. See, you done passed that test, chosen ones. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. So again, Now these individuals are starting to go through certain karmic events and they don't know how to get out of them or overcome them because they didn't study for them. They didn't prepare for them. They had the same timeline that you got. God told them that they needed to go and divine. God told them that there were certain things that they was going to face. But again, they thought that they had successfully traded places. See, they thought that they had successfully got ahead. Whole time they in denial now. You heard me. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. Everything's getting revealed that these individuals did not study for that test. Everything's getting revealed that these individuals are not truly blessed, that they went to the devil to try to get the devil to do some shit. Whole time the devil don't even got that knowledge. The devil ain't even truly equipped. The devil was going to try to persuade somebody else to give them the answers to that shit. See, they ain't know who they was putting in position. You heard me? They didn't sit there and know who they was cheating off of. See, again, God told you to be quiet. You continue to work on your tasks. You continue to do the work that he asked, and you did that. You understand me? You, again, God was like, don't even look up to pay attention to them. I understand that they try to be distracted with their friends. I know they try to call out to you and call you names. I know that they try to say all these evil things. I know that they tried to come through and take your paper from you. I know that they try to crumble certain things and make it act like it was you. I'm trying to tell you, God seen what they was doing when they was doing it. I want you to think like the principal in a sense, outside in the hallway looking in. See, they didn't think that somebody was watching them the whole time that they was getting watched. See, they didn't think that they was going to get caught up on these deep plots that they got. See, I'm trying to tell you, at the time they thought nobody was watching. That shit was a lie. God was outside in that hallway looking in, and he seen what they was doing. See, that's when God went to certain teachers too and was like, listen, do you know what your students are doing? The teacher may have try to push it off. Okay, cool. At that point in time, an investigation happened, and that's when they realized some things about you, that you was still telling the truth when these individuals was targeting you. See, you was telling the truth when you told that teacher that they was copying you. See, you was telling the truth when you told other individuals how God was about to move about you. You heard me. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. They thought that they had successfully gotten away with certain things that they did to you those days. They thought that they had successfully cheated off of you, took certain work or put work on you. Whole time now they confused because now they getting faced with the same test as you and they ain't got the answers, Sway. How you did all of that stuff. Now with today is the day. Now's the day that truly matters, and you ain't got no answers because your ass was steady worrying about playing. Now you getting faced with that test and your ass a mess. Now you stressed, and I'm cool because I know I studied for this. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. They thought that they was getting away because those teachers that was teaching them wasn't paying attention to things. Whole time now that teacher got fired and they asses is failing. What happens now? Those teachers, so those people that they thought that they was getting away, those coaches that kind of altered certain things so that they had the ability to play, those people that was in those powerful positions. So this is lawyers that may have lied on behalf of karmics. This is parents that may have lied on behalf of karmics. This is certain PIs that may have lied on behalf of karmics. This is certain housing authority that may have lied on the behalf of karmics. This is certain people that knew what the karmics was doing wasn't right, but again, they still allowed them to play. Now these coaches and these teachers are getting fired and these karmics are failing. I'm trying to tell you, today is the day. So them same tests that you had, now you can pass. These individuals can't pass. Now they stuck in lag. Now when they see you graduating, they asses is stuck in the crowd. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, these individuals are starting to come to certain realities right now. These individuals are starting to realize that they was unsuccessful at taking you down. So now they going to feel bad because they got to watch you walk across the stage in front of millions and millions of individuals. And they see you having to turn. Man, listen. These individuals now are in the crowd. They looking down. They looking sad. They mad because you passed that grade. You passed that test. Now you walking across. Now you getting the acknowledgement that you truly deserve. See, you may not have been the prom king or queen. You may not have been the popular person on that team, but you walking across that stage of valedictorian. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you done got all your rewards. Now you done got certain promotions. Now you done got certain scholarships that these individuals couldn't afford. See, I want you to realize, even when these individuals know where you're going to, it's not going to be no good, because they can't get to where you going to. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, these individuals now that was stalking you, writing certain things off of you, copying certain things off of you, trying to have certain losses come to you, I'm trying to tell you, now they forced to sit in the crowd and watch other people clap for you. Now they forced to sit in the crowd and think about how they was attacking you. Now they forced to sit in the crowd knowing that they failed, and now they sitting there trying to calculate their next move. See, if they know better, they better do better and study for them tests like you chose to do. See, chosen ones, they not like that. So again, you may have not been invited to certain parties. You may not have been popular, but I can guarantee that at the end of this, you're going to have a standing ovation with this shit. I'm trying to tell you, everybody's going to know what you went through and how you still was successful. See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, these individuals didn't know who you truly were. These individuals didn't know that you knew your worth. See, these individuals didn't know that teacher that was passing on certain work was going to pass away too. Now they asses can't pass to the same place as you. Now I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, those individuals that was gang stalking you, paying practitioners money to plot on you, spreading lies about you, trying to sabotage you, trying to get other people to work against you, I want you to realize that now you got to a place that they can't go to. Now you are graduated. That means that God and sat there and granted you certain things that you was praying for, certain things that you was asking for. God did now open those doors. So I want you to realize, chosen one, now these individuals can't go to where you going to. So they know that you done graduated, that you about to go off to college. They can't come with you. See, even when they used to be able to pass certain tests because they was looking off of you, or pass certain subjects based upon the fact that they was copying off of you, this graduation, they not going to be able to. I'm trying to tell you, they done did all of this just to get here and realize that they can't get through to the next level like you. They done did all of this work on you instead of doing work like you. Now these individuals are starting to see certain karmic events come through. But again, you did the work, so therefore, you ain't got to worry about them. You can sit there and say you're going to be in a successful relationship. You're going to be in a positive position. You getting those jobs that you was preparing for. You sitting there getting that start date. You sitting there getting those approvals. You getting surrounded by love, abundance, all of these things, and people knew that you worked hard to receive them. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. Now, these individuals that every time they heard something that you was trying to do, they hurry up and try to do it too. Or these individuals that heard that you was about to move and now they try to make certain moves against you. I'm trying to let you know that this next place that you go to, they can't get to. They gonna be stuck in those crowds watching other people applaud you. They gonna be stuck in those crowds wondering if they gonna just drop out, or if they gonna actually go within and do the work like you and they can pass another time. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. Now, this is not a time for you to fear. I'm trying to tell you, your graduation day is here. So therefore, these individuals, no matter if they knew where you was going to, God's going to make sure that they can't get to you. They can know the city that you about to move, but I'm trying to tell you, they ain't going to have gas money to get to where you went to. See, they may know the move that you about to make, but I'm trying to tell you, they don't realize that they had sealed their fate, that now they stuck in that stagnant space. Now they can't pass to the next level like you did. Half these individuals about to pass away. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you really like that for real. They was out here doing deals with the devil. Now they acting like so-and-so off of the Players Club, talking about you in trouble. Yeah. They thought they was Bernie off of the Players Club, thought that they can keep ducking the devil now because you done got certain things you done sold certain souls to try to get ahead. Now the devil's coming back for payment now. Now the devil sees that you successfully didn't get away with your schemes. Now the devil is coming through and he's taking these fiends that was fiending for certain popularity. They was fiending for certain things. They was fiending for approval. They was fiending for validity. They was fiending for attention. They was fiending for money. They gave up their morals for monetary gain, and now certain shit is not funny. I'm trying to tell you. See, now guess what? They gonna try to come to you talking about, can I hold that? Shit, you ain't getting nothing from me and mine. See, best believe ain't no devil gonna benefit from none of these divines. I can guarantee that. So now that they see that you get payments coming through, that you really did the work, so everything that you get is deserved to you. Now these individuals are uncomfortable and they going to try to come to you asking you how you overcame the things that they sent to you. Come on now. Y'all did all of that. You heard me. Y'all did all of that. And you still in lack. Now the devil's coming back to collect. And not only that, God's on your ass now because you was out here copying off of other people's tests. See, I'm trying to tell you, they not getting away at all. That's why they try to come to you. That's they lost. They should have came to you when you was trying to help them study for the same things as you. They should have came to you when you was out here getting targeted by all these other individuals, part of their crew. See, they should have came to you instead of laughing and sitting there partying with these people pointing at you. Shit. You should have did that. But you didn't. So now you about to see, and I'm trying to tell you, a lot of these individuals not about to be living. They just going to be existing because they sold their soul. So now they an empty vessel in a sense. Now they got to listen to all these demonic figures that choose to pop in and out. Now they got to sit there and live a whole life of stagnant energy. And now their asses is in doubt that they going to get out. And they know why. Because they sent things to you. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, these individuals are not going to make it through. They thought they were successful till they came to that test that everything was going to get proved. See, they didn't realize the other leaders, in a sense, or other people was going to be sitting there watching them take certain tests, so they couldn't look at you to write certain things down. I'm trying to tell you. You heard me. We not listen to that. Again, coulda, shoulda, woulda, your ass shoulda did it. You chose not to, so now you reaching your ending. It's a wrap. Now you graduating. Now again, anything you want to do, you can do. So because you was sat there and study your test, every subject you done sat there and positively pushed through. Anything that you didn't know, okay, how do I love? How do I grow? How do I heal? How do I deal? How do I do this? Certain so on and so forth. Certain answers got revealed. Now you successful in every subject. Now any direction you want to go, you're going to be successful doing it. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, anything you want to do, you'll be successful at doing it. You heard me. While these individuals are lacking in every area of their interest, because they ain't do the same work as you. They chose to do work on you instead of working like you. They chose to work against you instead of coming to you to get certain answers and learn how to make certain moves. They chose not to, so that's on them. But I promise you, a lot of these individuals are going to realize that they sinking, that they don't really truly know how to swim. See, they seem like they could swim when certain people were holding them up. When they had certain floaties, in a sense, now those floaties got popped. See, when I say that these individuals had certain people that was fiending or funding they fuckery, in a sense. They had certain individuals that was helping them and they seemed lucky, but they truly wasn't lucky. They was trying to get over on them. See, I want you to realize that there's certain people that had those floaty devices that was helping them stay uplifted. Now God and popped them. Now they see that they sinking. Now had they listened, they would have been able to swim like you. Now they trying to call out to you for you to come save them when they was trying to pull you down with their crew. It's not happening. You heard me. They had the ability to do the same things as you. So these karmic ass soulmates, swim flames, family members, friends, whatever you call them, they didn't do the same things that you did. Again, these individuals chose not to listen, and you told them that they should have really learned how to swim. They didn't want to. Now they getting pulled under. And the last vision that they get is you moving away to higher ground. Now they stuck. As they going down, they thinking about everything that they should have did right before their asses is fully dead. It's a wrap. You heard me. What you think? What you think? We not chosen ones. We not. They had the same abilities as you. They chose not to. Now that they can't pass, they about to pass away, trying to play and attack you. Now God's showing them that, yeah, without these floaties, I'm trying to tell you, you can't make those same moves. These karmics got that karmic coming, and they know it. That's why they try to come back to you to see how you passed that test, the same test that they sent to you. How you successfully overcame that magic and manipulation that they try to put you through. How you got over certain obstacles, and you say, it's because I listened to what God told me to do. I did that work. That's it. They did the work on you. You put in that work. Y'all not the same. I'm trying to tell you, about to see the truth about these individuals, chosen ones. And everybody about to see it too. They ain't got them answers for their crew and how to save their crew from going through the same things that they intended for you. See, I'm trying to tell you, they starting to see who the true leaders are. You heard me. We don't do that. We not dimming our light. We ain't selling our soul. We ain't out here giving up our morals for monetary gain. We know that our soul is the goal. We know that our wealth is within. We know exactly that if we listen to God, God's going to make sure that we in the right direction. God's going to make sure that we take the same path that he wants us to take. So therefore, no matter if somebody's hiding over here, we ain't going that way. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. See, they thought that they was strategically had other people on your path to try to make sure that they can try to attack when you walk past. Whole time God was like, listen. And God had you laugh at that because God was like, that's not even where we headed in. They lined up over there. Whole time they don't even realize that we see shit clear, that God had us come over this way because he knew where certain things was at play. So now as they waiting for you to walk past, now they feel cool because they think that they ain't see you and they assume that you in lack. Whole time when they look up, they gonna see that you already made it to where you was going. See, you already made it. You already make it, chosen ones, when you made your mind up. You heard me. When you made your mind up, you already made it. When you sat there and made your mind up, I'm going to go with the vine. When you made your mind up that you was going to take your time. When you realized that it wasn't no rush, that you truly had to do the work inside. I'm trying to tell you, these individuals see that certain shit that they was doing is not working out. They done. Come on now. I'm trying to tell you. We listen to God. We don't listen to them. They told us what we couldn't do, but we did it because God told us that we can. See, we don't. What? We not you. You listened to those people when they sat there and spoke that foul shit upon you. You became those demons instead of trying to beat them. We not the same. They think that they was able to sabotage you whole time, shorty. We not even going that way. I'm trying, man, listen. See, the difference between you and them is that you chose to listen. See, when God sat there and got that voice on and told you, nah, listen, don't do that. You listen. You got quiet. You got silence. You adhere to that. See, these other individuals, they question God like, why not? And they still try to do that. Okay, cool. I'm trying to tell you, it's a wrap. Now everything that they sent to you is now coming back. Now they looking to you, trying to get you to help them and loan a hand. Whole time God's going to slap that shit down. Now they sinking. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all are not the same. Again, everything that you went through, God had you go through because he knew that you was the only individual that could survive that. God had you go to test the waters for other individuals that was becoming behind you. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you the only one that had certain bungee cables connected to you. So when you took that leap out, you knew that God was going to sit there and save you. You knew that your connection with God, see, when you got a strong connection with God, I want you to think of those bungee cords, the shit that's not going to pop. I'm trying to tell you the highest material grade that you can get. See, you know when you jump, God's going to make sure that he catches you. Man, listen, these individuals ain't got that. God has you go first because he know you got the light to light up that path. God lets you go first because he knows that you connected to him. So therefore, even if you slip up and lose footing, he going to make sure that he right there to push your ass back up in position. See, they don't got that. They don't got no connection with God. So therefore, what do? When they jump out there, they gonna sink or man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, they ain't got the same abilities as you. So just know every experience that you went through is a bungee cable to other individuals that's currently going through that too. For you just to tell them, okay, take this path, because you know God's protecting you, because you know that you favor one of God's favored. You know how he about to move out you. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, these karmics are nothing like that. They don't got God in their life. So therefore, all they got is a string attached to them. So as soon as they jump, that shit is snapping. And I'm trying to tell you, certain individuals around them is going to get the same path as them because they chose to do that work on you too. We not built the same. I'm trying to tell you. We are not built the same at all. See, they was too heavy on those cords. See, they not only had a string that wasn't secured tight, they also had too much weight for that ride. So they didn't let go of all that evil. They ain't let go of all that hate. They ain't let go of those insecurities. They didn't let go of trying to seal your fate. They ain't let go of sending that magic to you. They ain't let go of all those lies. They ain't let go of the devil, and they ain't choose to go to divine. So therefore, they still got some weight on them that line is about to snap. Now they gonna see. Now they whole crew is all in lack. Now they don't got nobody to catch their ass. I'm trying to tell you, they all about to catch that wrath. It's a done deal. They should have did the work. They should have really worked on them and healed. But instead they try to do work on you, try to keep you confused, try to keep you from going where God guaranteed you that he had for you. But your ass kept moving, chosen ones. I'm trying to tell you, they got too much weight on you, shorty. You can't get on that ride. And if you do, that shit's gonna snap and you gonna lose your life. See, I'm trying to tell you, these karmics, they gonna see. They should have listened. They shouldn't have targeted you. They shouldn't have tried to be your enemy. See, you didn't even know what they was doing because you was, let me correct that. You knew what they was doing, but you wasn't focused at them. You was focused on the work that God told you to do. See, when these individuals kept sending certain attacks to you, kept trying to throw certain things to distract you from doing the work that God asked you to, that's when you had to pause for a moment, look at them, call judgment. So now they starting to receive their ending. See, you had to call judgment and call their asses out in a sense. You had to speak up and really speak your truth about them. See, you sat there and I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, they not like that. You heard me. They did all of that to distract you. And when you spoke up and you caused the scene in a sense to these individuals, they try to act like you was crazy, like that shit had no truth. Then you sat there and kept working, but somebody had heard you. See, God was on the outside, that principal looking in. God was in the outside in that classroom looking in, seeing exactly what they was doing and heard your complaints that you provided to him. So God was like, cool, don't even tell them, I'm going to investigate that shit. See, you didn't tell them at the time that you went to divine, that you told that God on them, and that certain things were starting to get aligned. You didn't tell them that you sat there and went within, that you truly asked God for every movement that you did. You didn't tell them that there was times that you prayed God to allow you to get through what you was going through. You just did it. So these individuals assume that you didn't tell nothing, that they was going to still be successful copying off of your shit. Looking over your shoulder. Every time you do something, they try to do it. Looking over your shoulder, trying to duplicate your work in a sense and then turn it in before you and act like you copied them. The whole time, they ain't realized that God was that principal looking in. God was on the outside looking in, taking certain notes on them. So when it really mattered, certain things was going to get called out about them. See, I'm trying to tell you, this is a season of revealing, chosen ones. This is a season where these individuals are going to be forced to either meet their fate or get the healing, chosen ones. And I want you to realize that anybody who did magic to try to take somebody's life, that's something that you can't come back from. So no matter how many times that you try to come back to God and pray to God to spare you, you getting taken. Because you shouldn't have tried to play God in the first place. That's some shit that you shouldn't have did. See, you could have spread the lies. God would have had you be forced to tell the truth. Then again, you would have sat there and passed through that karmic consequences that's coming to you. If you stole something, God was like, listen, return it back to that person and I'm going to release this wrath from you. But they chose to try to do magic, to try to attack you and your family, your children, your kids, positions you're supposed to be in, try to stop your successes in a sense. I'm trying to tell you, them trying to play God, that's it. Now, God, again, God forgives, but he don't forget. Because I'm trying to tell you, God don't play about people trying to be him. See, you try to mess up God's reputation in a sense. There's people that was out here like, God, why you did this? God's like, who did that to you? Oh, that was the devil doing that shit. See, there's certain people that try to, again, duplicate God, try to ruin his reputation, try to act like he wasn't divine, try to act like he wasn't really like that when he really like that for real. I'm trying to tell you, so these individuals, no matter how much they now try to come to God after they sold, certain shit's going to get revealed. See, God's going to say, what God are you calling to? I know not me. See, I'm not the God that you was calling for when you was putting magic on other individuals. I'm not the God you was calling for when you sold your soul. So therefore, that same devil that you put on that pedestal, that's where your ass about to go. Don't sit there and come to me now that consequences are coming in. Because I gave you that warning to not attack my chosen ones, and you chose not to listen. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You about to see. You heard me. God had you isolate from these evil individuals so that you could receive your elevation and your season. See, I'm trying to tell you, you did your work while they try to do work on you. Now they going to see that they don't have the answers again to get through the same test that you had went through. Man, they done. They did. It's a wrap. They chose it. That's it. And I promise you, as you go off into this season of abundance, walking across the stage as everybody claps for you, everybody calls your name out, you got your true soul tribe crew in the crowds giving you standing ovations, truly supporting you, showing love, sitting there putting in a good word for certain positions that you move into. See, I'm trying to tell you, they starting to see that you was favored. You was the principals. They may have been a teacher's pet seed, but you the principal's favorite in a sense. So who you think got higher ranking? You. Because your name ring bells in the spiritual world. I'm trying to tell you, that's why they ass is confused. Oh, nah, you wasn't praying to my God. You was praying to the devil. That shit that you was doing was not divine. How you say somebody did magic on you and you matched that with magic? Here's somebody lying. There's certain karmics that sat there and said you did magic on them because God don't play about you and certain karmic consequences was happening. So they try to get other people to jump in, to jump on you, not even realize that it was coming from them. Now these individuals, again, said that you did magic on them because God favors you and anything that they do, God removes it. Anything that they do goes back to them and their crew. But instead of doing the right thing like they said, they chose to then do magic on you. How you sit there and say somebody's evil and say they did magic on you and turn around and do the same shit to you? Crazy. And then for that truth to get revealed that that person wasn't doing magic, God just blessed them because they chose the hill. I'm trying to tell you. These individuals that tried to come up with an excuse on why they was able to do the things that they did to you, when you wasn't even paying attention to these individuals, they was something like a fan in a sense behind the scenes looking at everything that you chose to do, copying you, walking, talking, acting like you. You should have found you instead of found your way trying to attack me. You should have found yourself. You should have went to God instead of going to those people that you went to try to plot. You should have paid attention to God instead of paying these practitioners to put magic on certain people. And the whole time, you don't even realize that you paid for your demise because when you thought you was taking that chosen one out, you not. So you didn't pay for your own suicide. I'm trying to tell you, they crazy. They thought they was going to have the same thing. Whole time now, they starting to realize that certain things have changed. They thought that they was going to get away, but now they getting caught. And anybody that they went to is getting caught too. Anybody who spoke certain things about you, I'm trying to tell you that they starting to get certain truth spoke about them too. Just by you being you, people paid attention and paid attention from the hallway in a sense and seen these people looking over at you. Anything that you do, they try to do it too. Anything that you said, they try to say it too. Anything that they try to act like they the blueprint, but really that blueprint was coming from you. Man, listen. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. They starting to see. God and threw them winds in and lift up that veil for the world to see. Now we seeing your truths, how you say you was like that, but now you going through certain things and you can't get through it like that. Like you said, see, you only got ahead because you had certain floaty devices on you. Your ass truly couldn't swim. See, when they seen you going slow in the water, they was laughing at you. When you was swimming and staying close to the wall or close to the lifeguard, because that's what the lifeguard told you to do, they was laughing. They was out in the waves. They had certain floating devices in a sense, so they thought that they was good, that they ass would get saved whole time. They ain't realized there's a shark in that water. Whole time they ain't realized that current was going to switch up. Whole time they ain't realized that those devices was going to pop and they wasn't going to get lifted up. See, they ain't realized that that current didn't change. Them winds then came in. Now, you might have been swimming slow, but your ass could still swim. Whereas, and you was close to God, so you was close to land in a sense. They done jumped all the way out there in the water, got their shit popped, and realized they can't swim. Now they calling it out to everybody else to try to get to them when they got the same warning from that lifeguard as you did, but they chose not to listen. So now they stuck and they sinking quick. It's a wrap. All them sharks you around, I'm trying to tell you, they about to get on that ass. It's a wrap. You did all that because we was swimming slow, staying close to the lifeguard like the lifeguard told us to do. The lifeguard meaning God, because God comes in and saves you. Anytime you get caught up in a sticky situation, he comes and unsticks you. These individuals chose to listen to the devil, got on those jet skis quick. Chose to go in that boat again knowing that they couldn't swim, but they thought they was safe based upon the people that they was with. Then all of a sudden, one by one, so-and-so ship started to sink. Now they got nobody to save them. I'm trying to tell you, now they try to look your way. I'm not about to sacrifice. You think I'm about to sacrifice everything that God gave me to come parlay with the devil who sat there and tried to harm me, not save me? Sit there and give God gave me and the warnings that God told me to do to come save you who didn't listen to him and chose to listen to those people around you. You out of here. You better ask him, what's the last words you want me to tell to your mother? Because I ain't jumping to you. What you want me to tell to your brother? Because I ain't jumping to you. They out here calling for you. What do you want me to tell your people about you? What's your last words? Because I could tell you, I'm not about to come to you and sit there and sacrifice everybody that chose to come with me. You think I'm going to allow you, the devil, to pull down that ship? Because now you're sinking? You think I'm going to allow you to sit there and put anybody around me at risk because you chose not to listen and chose to do some evil shit? You think I'm going to, that's like Noah's Ark. You think Noah put that door down to help them demonic people in when they was laughing at him and trying to get people not to listen? When they sat there and put everybody's life at risk, you think Noah was going to drop that door to put everybody who chose to come on his ship in risk? No. In the words of Project Pat, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. That's it. Because now that certain storms that came your way, you think I'm going to put everybody around me at risk when we got the higher ground and you chose not to listen and you got other people to listen to you. Now they lineages are sinking down. You think I'm going to put everybody else in risk because you chose to do some evil shit? Man, listen. We not. You heard me. We not. Everybody who got on that ark, when God told them to and they played their part, they about to be living with you. They about to have a start over, new beginnings like you. Whereas other individuals chose not to listen. Now them storms is coming through. Now there's nowhere to go to because God done flooded all that evil shit around them. Now they world that they once was in now was ending. I told you it's the end of the evil era. You heard me. You are done. You sat there and sacrificed other individuals. Look what you've done. You sat there and got other people to join you to target me. Now you see what I was saying. Now you trying to call up to us to save you when instead of doing the work, your ass chose to be playing. No. You heard me? Nope. So, chosen ones, you get on your ark. You get on your ark. And you sail out and know that when you feel a stop, you know what's about to happen now. And I don't mean literally you gonna have any stops, because I'm trying to tell you, it's like Pringles. Once those abundance comes, once you pop that, abundance don't stop. You understand me? Know that. You heard me? Know that. So just know these individuals are going to see you grow. Actually, they going to see you, but they going to see it. They ain't going to the upper room. They going to the lower shit. These individuals, I'm trying to tell you, they going to see as you sailing out that they should have jumped on your ship. They should have listened to, when you listen to what God told you to do, they should have been moving too. But again, they made certain moves to try to stop you. They try to get other people to laugh at you too. Now those people are looking at them, taking their last breath. That's it. I'm trying to tell you. They ain't going to no upper room. Them motherfuckers is lower level. You done. You dead. That's why we don't even argue with them. Why we going to argue with a corpse? You did already. I be telling these karmics, instead of taking this last little bit of time to still try to figure out how you can come up with my demise, you might as well go ahead and try to have how you want these people to remember you by. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, I'm not arguing with no corpse. You did already. I see what's going to happen to you. So you think I'm going to come close to you so that death can try to rub up on me too? No. What you thought? Man, listen. They done heard that, again, how they say Sunshine Anderson heard it all before. They heard people say that they was chosen before. They heard people give them warnings before. But those people that was talking that really wasn't living like that, so they was in lack and that karma didn't come back. But you chosen ones, your name ring bells in the spiritual world. Thank you so much, Fallon. Your name ring bells in the spiritual world. You heard me. You really respected. You did what God asked you to do. You went to God instead of neglect him. So don't you know that God's about to move for you? Don't you know that God's about to show these individuals that you part of his divine crew? Don't you know that God's about to show you exactly how he moved about you? The wrath of God is a celebration for you, but I'm trying to tell you, it's the demise of these other individuals. See, we don't laugh at their pain. We smiling because we would say we smiling because God told us that if we listen, that certain things was going to be at play. See, we laughing because we happy that we listen. We not lacking. These individuals who targeted us, they didn't listen when God told them to give it up. When God told them to go within and figure out why they was even targeting you, innocence, they chose not to. They try to take away your innocence. Now these individuals are not going to be able to get out of the certain circumstances that they currently in. I'm trying to tell you, they should have found something safer to play with. Not you. They could have tried this shit on anybody in the world. It may have seemed like they were successful, but a chosen one, you going to lose every time. You heard me? You're going to lose every time. I'm smiling about my successes while you struggling and sad about your demise. I'm smiling about other chosen ones that went through certain trials. Now they getting their time to shine. I'm sitting there celebrating with people I ain't even met yet because I know what type of life that they had and certain people that try to stop them. See, chosen ones, we reuniting. I'm trying to tell you, think of Power Rangers in a sense. When we put them rings together, you know what's about to happen then. See, chosen ones, now we out here boosting each other up. We speaking light, love, and light into each other. We out here healing. We out here being us. We out here glowing. We out here showing. We out here growing. We out here promoting. We out here speaking light. We out here sitting there putting people's names in doors that they ain't enter yet. We out here putting people in positions because, again, we knew that they passed their test. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. These demons got together to try to cause a demise. Whole time chosen ones is coming together and we seeing each other's uprise. We celebrating each other's celebrations. We celebrating other people's successes because we know that we about to see ours too. See, we different than these negative ass individuals that try to suppress you from making moves because they knew that these moves are certain places that they couldn't get to. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one. We already we walking across the stage. Now we just picking exactly what school we want to go to next or what position we want to play. Now it's just season. You pick and really think of where you trying to go, where you trying to move to, where you trying to grow, where you trying to implant your roots, where you trying to build. I'm trying to tell you, anything that you want, God's going to make sure that it get revealed, that you can get that all because you took the time to truly heal. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, anything you want, you better get at. Speak it. What you want? Oh, you want to move? Where you want to move to? Don't listen to those people talking about you going to move away from your family. You didn't live close to your family all your life and they still didn't do no nice shit. You was around these motherfuckers for all these years and they still didn't try to uplift. So now that you about to uproot and go to another location that benefits you and your crew, now they going to sit there and try to persuade you not to make those moves when you was around them and they ain't made no moves yet. You better go ahead. You better keep moving. Don't listen. Oh, where are you going to go? Why you going to move there? You don't know nobody there. Shit, I don't know none of you motherfuckers and I'm here. What you mean? I don't know you. I know that facade that you put off to other people, but I also see the truth in you too. So I see that if I stay there, I'm going to be stuck in this miserable energy like you. A bunch of nobody ass individuals out here trying to fake it like you that for real. I'd rather be that than try to fake that shit. Come on now. It's a no for me. I'm trying to tell you, oh, you don't know nobody. I don't know y'all motherfuckers. What you mean? Huh? Oh, anybody can harm you. Y'all motherfuckers hurting me now. Come on, you got family around you that been doing certain things to try to down you, but they try to act like because it's them doing it, that it's not as bad as other individuals who did it. Man, shit. You going down, they going down. God's not about to hear you talk about, oh, that's my mother. Who's your mother? Oh, that's my father. That's my friend. God, like, they ain't never been no friend to you. You just been a friend to them. Get your ass on. What you talking about? You can't lead them. Oh, you need to save them. They was trying to sacrifice you. If you worried about their kids and they was trying to kill yours. You worried about their success and they was trying to sabotage you from not getting it. Who? You talking about, oh, my father. God, like, who your father? Who? Him? You don't even know. I brought you through them to help them, save them through the cycle that they in. Whole time, these your foster parents in a sense. They not your people. You gotta realize your family's not always who you come from, but it's often who you led to. Half the time, you a different individual than these people. Half the time, you thought that you was the black sheep, and you was for a reason. Because you not like them chosen ones. You understand me? You not. They your foster parents. So just like a foster parent, there's some that actually play that position and give more love. And there's other individuals that cause more trauma. But those people who cause more trauma, they get consequences and get caught up too. They may seem like they winning when they was sitting there trying to put you through what they did to you. Whole time certain things get revealed. See, God sees what they do in the asses of him. And how certain things get, man, listen, chosen ones, they not your people. Your people, you going to be aligned with. Just like you got aunts that you like, damn, I feel like I'm really they kid. You are. There's certain people that's, you going to find a mother in your mother-in-law. That mother who chose not to be there for you. Now you about to have a mother-in-law that's been praying for somebody like you. You the daughter that they never had. There's certain people that, again, you thought you was in lack. Whole time you was in lack based upon where you was at. There was people who didn't want to do nothing. You ain't see certain views because they was stepping on your back. When you got your ass up, you started to see you got your ass up, chosen one. When you started to get your ass up, you see everything that they planted on your back started to fall through. You starting to see them losing based upon the fact that they was building off you. So now that you standing up, you seeing new views and you also seeing how certain people around you are going through certain losses too. See, pay attention. When you have your uprise, pay attention to certain people around you that have a demise. You understand me? You heard me? I'm trying to tell you. You out here, my mother, that ain't your damn mother. What are you talking about? Oh, my granny. Granny? What? What? Your friend? What? Friend? That must be another word for a foe or somebody who was targeting you. I don't know. You better, man, listen. God's like, God wants to know, you going to listen to him, or you going to trust them, or you going to listen to what the devil tells you that you can't do. God told you that you could. Think of how a parent, like, listen, go ahead in here and get that. And then somebody else say, nah, don't touch that. And your parents say, what I tell you to do? I told you that you can't. Don't listen to that individual. That's what God's saying to you. Like, what? You listen to the devil tell you that you couldn't do that when I told you that you could? Man, listen. Are you listening to the devil When I told you that you are this, you a God, you a goddess, you not the God, but you a God because you a reflection of him. So therefore, he took a piece of him and put it in you. Man, you listening to these individuals talking about you not beautiful and God knew exactly what he was putting together when he whipped up you. Come on, you listen to these people talking about nobody's perfect. But if you a reflection of God, then you perfect too, because he knew what he was doing when he mixed up you. He knew that you going to have a little spice, a little sass. You beautiful, you got some class. Shit, he may have dabbled in and may have put in a little this and that. I'm trying to tell you, God knew what he was mixing up when he made you, because he knew what you had inside you was needed for this task that he had presented in you. He made sure that he had you equipped with certain tools to get through what was presented to you. You never was like these karmics. You always was going to win. I'm trying to tell you, they thought you was put in the same position as them whole time. They didn't know that you had certain tools within that was going to get you out of certain things that they couldn't get out of. You understand me? You better know that. Man, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you've been favored this whole time. You love. You've been the light. That's why it seemed like darkness was all around you, because you was too busy being the light. Think of a room. Wherever that light, when that light's lit up, that darkness has nowhere to run to. So you may see darkness in a sense around you because you being the light. You may see problems around you because you the solution. When you stood your ass up and you really paid attention to what you was doing and who you was speaking life into, you was speaking life and power into these individuals who truly was trying to sabotage and stop you. You was trying to save certain people that attempted to sacrifice you. When you seen things clearly, you made different moves. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, you that for real. So these karmics, I'm trying to tell you, they gonna hear you moving. And even if they hear the city that you moving to, they won't be able to move to you, because God's gonna make sure certain funds do not get produced. And if they get in that car gonna cut off. Them cars is getting repossessed too. See, they was out here living outside their means. The same didn't apply to you. They was laughing at you pushing that putt-putt, but that putt-putt was paid for. Now I'm trying to tell you, that foreign that they was pushing is foreign to them because they can't afford it. It's gone. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you, see, this is why you gotta know you. Let me give you an example, right? And when I say this, I'm not trying to act like I don't gotta give no disclaimer. Y'all already know what it is. Let me tell you. So I have a Range Rover, right? A truck. Let's talk, right? I like it. It's so older one. I like the shape of all that, right? A good truck, right? When people used to see me pull up, certain people used to try to pursue me based upon that whip that I was driving. Other people will look at me. I got tints in my shit, so I see certain females start to switch because they thought that there was a masculine in this shit. There was certain people that used to tell me when I pull up to them, like, that's my dream whip. I see them pushing that Honda like that Honda like shit. That's what I'm about to try and get back. See, people will look at me like, oh yeah, you got a 2000 something Range, but they may have had a 2022 or 2023. My shit was paid for though, right? And the difference between that, I started to see how people started to act when I pulled up. See, they didn't realize I wanted my Honda back that I had. But again, because that $10 in a tank took me around the world. In a sense, there was people that looked at me, put me on a pedestal based upon the whip that I was pushing. Then I got another whip too, right? Say I got a car that's like a Honda, right? All of a sudden, I started pushing that. I started to see how certain people started to act. See, people was praising me when they thought that, oh, that's where that money at. See, I'm the type, I don't try to show off what I got. You heard me? I'm the person that, again, I was more excited about getting that Honda than I was pushing that Range that they see me in. I was happy because that $10 in that tank took me around the world. See, now they see me whipping in my regular whip. Certain people try to talk all that shit. Whole time, you don't even realize what type of position I'm in. I ain't got to pay no payments for my shit. And again, that $10 to that tank take me around the world, whereas that foreign, you riding on fumes. See, I'll never be trying to dress up. People see me in my comfortable attire. Now, there's sometimes I'll choose to put that shit on. But they see me in that regular clothes. They looking at me like, you supposed to be this, you supposed to be that. Who told you that? That's some shit within your soul. See, I know I'm successful because I didn't started my purpose. I know I'm successful no matter what I'm pushing because I know that God's pushing me in that position. See, they get caught up in material things. They try to compete with you on some shit that they can't keep up with. See, they didn't know how I got that whip. They made lies about that shit. They did certain things to try to get a better one than me, but my shit was paid off. So again, they done did all that shit and couldn't keep up. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you ain't got to show off to make these people know that you really like that. You ain't got to have money to know that you wealthy inside you. See, you don't need certain shit that people see, chosen ones. That's why God had you go certain seasons where you ain't had that. Because these people had a handout. They wanted to see where that abundance was at. See, had they seen that you was going to have those funds come through, had they seen that God was going to look out for you, had they seen that you was favored too, these individuals would have tried to play certain favorites too. They would have tried to act a certain type of way towards you. They would have tried to, again, act like they was friends of you, but really they was foes. See, God made sure that you ain't had certain successes about you show. See, you was that package that they looked at and was like, yeah, that's probably some dumb shit. Whole time you was wrapped up the way you was because God made sure that nothing can get to it. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. They ain't real. They seen that package in the rain, thought that it was done, didn't think that it was a thing. Seeing you not flashy, didn't think that you was really like that. Whole time you was like that because you really like that. Come on now. Stop trying to appease these people. If that female don't like you because she don't think that you got money, that means she don't have the ability to make her own. Get your ass from her. If that masculine don't see your worth because you not putting on no short ass skirt, then he don't need to see what's up under that then. You understand me? You better make sure that these individuals who are truly around you and are trying to be with you are some people that you need to be with. This ain't for you to try to tell them what God's about to give. You want to see who's going to stand by you when they feel like you may have been lacking some shit. You heard me. I don't need you to choose me now that you see that certain things is coming to me. Nah, you should have been around me when you thought and seen other people try to down me. You should have been that voice of reason when your friends was trying to attack me. See, when you watch people try to make me a victim in a sense, whole time I got them holy haymakers, so you was going to get hit and rocked a little bit. See, whole time when they thought that you was successfully going to get sabotaged, they sat there and tried to parlay with these people that was plotting on you. Now they starting to learn your truths and other people starting to see it too. I want you to realize a lot of these MFers don't want to jump on your movement till they see it moving. They don't want to acknowledge you until they see that's just a cool thing to do. See, I done been there, chosen ones, and I done made it through. I'm trying to tell you, just like you, when I first started, I had people around me that didn't support me. Certain family and friends didn't like no shit, didn't share nothing, didn't even sit there and say no positive things towards me, but I kept moving. All of a sudden, I walked away from them and God had certain things come through. All of a sudden, my numbers went up. Now these people try to come to me talking about, oh, you really worked on your gift. Oh, your gift is truly that's that same shit that you got, but now you just acknowledging it because somebody else is. Now you talking about I'm great because I got numbers behind me when I'm the same person I was when I had zero. You heard me. You better. These people talking about, oh, you didn't change. I didn't change. No. I've always been this. You've always been a lover. You've always been a helper. You've always been able to make things happen. Even if you thought you was in lack, you still sat there and made certain moves for other individuals. Don't let these MFers jump on your movement once it's moving just because somebody tells them that it's cool to do it. No. You the same person you've always been. The opportunity just is now getting presented. And now other people starting to see it too. Now because other people are boosting you up. Now these individuals want to try to call themselves trying to boost up to you. Nah. Where was you when nobody else supported? Where was you when everybody was trying to sacrifice and sabotage? Where was these kind words when I was trying to speak life into you and you was trying to take mine? Where's all this? Now you see my light. Oh, because you see my light, because now that I'm starting to shine, you better sit your dumb ass down as stupider or as stupido. Trying to tell you. They talking about you, that you've always been that. This ain't nothing new. You had all the pieces to your puzzle. You just had to put shit together so you could see that view. You've always been that. You just got put in that position now that other people can see that. That's it. Do you, chosen ones. You heard me? Man, you better know that you've always been that. These people talking about what you become. You've always been that. You just waited for that position to appear, and God has did that. Now they starting to see it too. They seen the same things that these other individuals did, but they had different views on you because they wanted to step on you to see certain shit. I'm trying to tell you, you always been that. I want you to say that. I've always been that. I am who I am. I love who I am. I know who I am. Come on now, you better. These individuals talking about you this, you that. You always been that. You don't need, just because now God is blessing you. See, they sold their soul for success. They gave up their morals for monetary gain. All that shit didn't matter to you. You wanted to do the right thing like Spike Lee in a sense, and that's what God had you do. You sat there and really did the work. You really did. So everything that you get, you deserve. So now you didn't sell your soul for that car, but God's going to give it to you. That car going to take you far. See, you didn't sell your soul to get that love, but now you surrounded by love. See, they sold their soul for some shit that they was already going to get had they been living the life that God asked them to do. But they chose not to. They chose to use that time to fully focus on you and try to sabotage you from getting to a place that God already guaranteed you at. You already made it when you made your mind up. Chosen ones, you never been in lack. You was trying to force this puzzle piece over here when really you was supposed to go over there. Now you starting to see certain things clear. They see it too. You glowing, you glowing, you growing, and you surrounded by other individuals just like you. You always been that. Never been in lack. You heard me? Because every great quality that you have and every position that you in has put you in this position for that position God's about to place you in. You on that pedestal now. You favored, baby. You heard me? God knew what he was doing when he was mixing you up. It wasn't no oops. It wasn't this. He knew intentionally. Hey, yo, grab me so-and-so up. Grab me that spice off that shelf. Grab me that strength. Grab me that knows who they are and is going to remain in that. Man, listen. God knew what he was doing. Ain't no mistakes. Ain't no, oh, I spilled. What? God like, okay, Shorty's supposed to be powerful. Okay, cool. So I'm going to need that strength. I'm going to need that confidence. I'm going to need that consistency and that perseverance. I'm going to need that. God knew what he was mixing because he knew where he was going to put, what position he was about to place you in. You think he going to have you come down, help other individuals get out, certain circumstances or cycles that they in now. You think God was going to send you here empty-handed? You thought God was going to send you here without any tools to get through what these individuals try to do to you? You different, chosen one. You out here thinking, you out here hung around with these karmics long enough, you started thinking like them. You hung around these karmics long enough, these projections started making you actually act like them. You believe that shit that they were saying. Oh, I don't know. I can't do this. I can't do. Who said that? So-and-so you was with? Okay. Now, where's so-and-so at currently in lack? You thought so-and-so was successful. Oh, yeah, they seemed like they was successful based upon where you was standing at because they was standing over you. Now you got up. Now you starting to see that those individuals ain't really built or equipped like you. You starting to realize that these individuals are not you. You highly favored, chosen ones. You heard me. You better know that. You better know that it's only two directions. You either on the right side or the wrong. Which one? Just like checkers or chess. There's a red side and a black side. For checkers, there's a white side and a black side. So think one side is the good side. We ain't talking about the color. We talking about inside. So think about that. Who are you putting in position? Who are you sitting there and allow? At the end of that game, you got to have more pieces on your side than them. So how many chosen ones are stepping up in their position? How many chosen ones are truly encouraging each other? How many chosen ones are sounding the trumpets to let them know that God's about to enter that room? You heard me. I try to tell you, chosen ones, those trumpets that they say that you're going to hear when it's the end of the days, those trumpets are chosen ones standing their truth, making sure that righteous are getting out of retirement. I'm trying to tell you. Them trumpets is you speaking your truth. So therefore, you speaking your truth, letting them karmics know that God's about to come through. You sound those trumpets. And as God enters that room right behind you, I'm trying to tell you what he going to do. He going to say, thank you for my presentation, now you can go ahead and get removed. Because what's about to happen in this room, baby, I'm trying to tell you, that wrath of God's about to come through for these individuals who tried you. They going through trials and trials and trials. They think that, okay, cool, I can get through it like they did. No, you ain't. How they say, the denial is the, denial is the big, in they Wendy Williams voice. Shorty, you in denial. You ain't not getting out of here. You in denial. You in that denial and can't swim. Your ass is done. You quickly sinking. And the last thing you see is the chosen ones getting uplifted. I'm trying to tell you, baby. God, whole time, God been in that principal outside of that class looking in like, oh yeah, so-and-so cheating. Oh yeah, so-and-so showing their ass. Cool. Guess what's going to do? He going to come through, tap that shoulder about you. How they say, how if it's up, then it's stuck. I'm trying to tell you, what? They done. Now they trying to see how you get through. You can't. You can't. You not equipped like us. You can't. That's why we was trying to tell you. When we kept saying this ain't what you want, we wasn't on no Uzi tip. We was saying this ain't what you want because we knew that you wasn't going to get through this shit. We was trying to look out for you, but you thought that we was telling you there's something that you couldn't do. Well, we was in a sense because we knew who's in our crew. God don't play by us. We ain't got to fight. It's not no fair fight. It's not no fair fight. You heard me. I'm trying to tell you, they should have. Shit. How if the Martin say you better sit your $5 ass down before I make change? Oh, God, let me tell you. God out there knocking the Mario coins out their asses. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They done got the coins knocked out their asses. They out here. Woo, baby. You not built like that, bucko. You not built like that, bucko. Your attempt's been blocked, bucko. It's done. It's a wrap. Thank you, babies. They done. It's like y'all don't get it yet. Everything that you sending me is hitting you. Like, have you looked down yet? You bleeding out. You about to get your last. I'm telling you, they trying to use their last breath to say some shit. God gonna hit them right in their throat with that shit. Boop. Soon as they try to say that last little spell, I'm trying to tell you, God's about to beat their asses down. Talk about as soon as they go to say it, Duke get hit in their throat. Now they choked up. Trying to tell you, God got them in that headlock like Shorty did off a baby boy. I'm trying to tell you, got their ass like this. What happened? What'd you say? Oh, you was sending her? You was sending what? All right. Now they can't get released. Trying to tell you, now they mama ain't no mama nothing. Mama nothing. Ain't no mama nothing. Don't be who you calling out to. They in the room sleep. Now you getting your ass beat in the living room because you was trying to beat me. Who you thought you was? Huh? Trying to tell you. Got their asses right in that head like, what you say? Now they got that Gucci man. They got that mayonnaise in the side of their mouth. They foaming up and shit. Can't breathe, yo. You better sit your ass down. It's a wrap, chosen ones. You like that for real. You like that for real. I'm trying to tell you. What? Talk about mama. What? Then they say, I'm trying to tell you, what? They are, wow, they getting their asses whooped. You getting beat up, Jody. Now that whip, now you can't even drive that whip because just like that, how Shorty took Yvette, took that whip back. What? Now Jody out there riding. Now you going to see these motherfuckers, these karmics riding their bike sound like Debo and shit. Where that whip you was gang stalking me in? Oh, they took it back? Huh? Yvette took her whip back? That's equivalent to them car places coming and get that. You ain't pushing that shit no more. Where you going to? Huh? That bike? Now you about to catch a flat. Now you going to be pushing that shit beside you? Huh, Debo? Huh, Debo? You thought you was out here. Now you got your eyes is cocked like a damn pistol. Now your damn shit, you got hit in your head with a brick. Debo. Now you driving that bike around and you about to catch a flat to that shit. Where are you going? Debo. Huh? You better get that shit together. Who are you? Trying to tell you. Now these motherfucking, now these damn karmics out here acting like Felicia for real. Bye. Can I just hold a little bit of energy till Friday? Oh, Craig, can I borrow what, Felicia? Bye. Get your ass on. We not doing it. I'm trying to tell you, the people that you used to want, they Debo and Felicia in a sense. Up in that room, funky ass socks on the floor, drinking from some old shit. They out here beating on each other, whooping each other's ass. Y'all are done. What you talking about? Now they friends around them talking about my grandmama gave me that chain. Did it? Guys asking them like, hey yo, where you get that blessing from? They talk about my grandmama gave me that. Oh, did she? Beep, beep. Give me that shit. And go tell Granny too, because she done stole it from somebody else to give that shit to you. Now Granny's going through it. Oh, where you get that? Oh, your father? Boop, boop. Now your father's fucked up. I'm trying to tell you, they better turn into that song, Who Can I Run To? Shorty, yeah. Because you running out of time. Who you going to run to when all y'all getting y'all's asses whipped? It's like them trying to fight you. And then all of a sudden got you on live with they crew talking about how they was going to whoop your ass. But then all of a sudden the camera goes down. It's propped up a little bit. And you flash forward to them getting their asses kicked. Now they calling out to their homegirl. And the homegirl's on the ground too. Ass all out. Ancestors around talking about World Star because they tried that shit on. I'm trying to tell you, these individuals did all of that. Told they crew. Certain practitioner they paid to try to play with you. Talking about, I want y'all to watch as I whoop this person's ass. I want you to watch as this person is elect. I want you to watch this. Now they done grew an audience. Call themselves trying to come to you. Now got their asses out in the open. Got their ass whooped by the baby. Cam Cold Hard in a sense. Ass all out. Now they trying to come up with excuses for it. Talking about I was jumped. Jump by who? Huh? Okay. Ass all out. Ancestors talking about World Star. They showing that shit off. Now you out there snoring and shit. And I ain't talking about because it's nap time, motherfucker. You done got rocked to sleep. I'm trying to tell you what? Ass all out. Ass, you didn't call all that attention just for people to see you get your ass whooped. Now that ride home is quiet, huh, Shamar? Now you sitting in that car thinking about what you did and how you shouldn't have took it that far, talking about win, lose, or draw. Bitch, you got your ass beat. Win, lose, or draw, you got all three. What you mean? Huh? Win, lose, or draw? What? We all see you get pushed in that bush. What are you talking about? What? Win, lose, or draw? You're bleeding. You're bleeding, bucko. Shimmer down. You got pushed in that bush. And your people got their asses whooped too. It's just a quiet ride home. I'm trying to tell you, it's a quiet ride home. Now you talking about, well, baby, so-and-so ain't so bad. I bet. Oh, we not looking so bad now, huh? How they say, they need some milk. And you better get you some almond. You talking about? Now you got all that mouth slap. After them 2 claps, your ass got slapped. Now you talking about what happened because you getting up from your nap. You got your ass whooped. That's what happened. Now y'all sitting in the car making life decisions. Talking about now you want to change your life around. I bet you do. They done knocked your ass a new view. We not playing with y'all. We was quiet because we knew that y'all are not like that. We knew. So again, now you done call everybody into their consequence. Now they getting their asses whooped too. Now you getting off the ground talking about, yeah, you gave who the blues? Cause your ass looking like Blues Clues now. I all dotted up. Man, you got your ass beat. And every time you do, we ain't feeling sorry for you talking about, oh, don't hit so-and-so because they got something's not always right with them. Oh, well, they shouldn't have been doing wrong. We'll knock you doing wrong, we gonna knock your ass right then. Talking about that's not fair, because no, then they shouldn't have got in this fight then. I'm not gonna let them keep swinging. And you talking about me to chill, because so-and-so got certain problems and so-and-so ain't here. Well, so-and-so shouldn't have been throwing no shit then, huh? So-and-so should have sat their ass down and really started investing in what they was missing then, huh? Oh, all right, you not built like that. I always say these ill-built buckos. And when I say ill-built, I ain't talking about you could have the most perfect shape, but if you ain't right within, your ass ill-built too. Thank you so much, Ernest. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not playing with you ill-built body bees, and then you want me to feel bad about you talking about I can't fight you because you not built the same. What? Then you shouldn't have got in it, bucko. You shouldn't have got in it. I'm not about to, what, shorty? The first time you swing, I'm like, all right, chill. I might laugh a little bit, like, all right. The first time you did it, I might be like, all right, yo, who's friending this? After that third swing, now you getting off the ground and you fucked up a little bit. Now they talking about you ain't have to do that to them. Well, they shouldn't have got in it then. I'm trying to tell you, you don't know, bucko. Tell them, ain't nothing makes karmics more mad than when you say you blocked bucko. Tell you, you ill-built, boop. You blocked bucko. If your soul ain't right, then you ain't built right. You ill-built. You can have the most nice hourglass shape, whatever you call a perfect shape. You not. You blocked, bucko. You ill-built. You not right. I'm trying to tell you. And this ain't that fight that you want. This ain't what you want. Ain't that what y'all's little demons say? Little Uzis, little demonic ass. I don't care. That motherfucker too. Talk about this ain't what you want. Now you upset because everybody done started the TikTok dancing around you. Your ass got beat up doing all that. And had you not caused the attention you did, and had you not called all these people in to target the chosen ones, nobody wouldn't have even been there to witness you get your ass kicked. But you did all of that. You did. You called all these people in. Now you got your ass whooped talking about why y'all ain't help me. They talking about they was getting beat. They asses beat too. You asking why your crew didn't help you. They talking about, motherfucker, we seen what they was doing to you. You talk about help who? Your head was knocked between the damn washer and dryer. You talk about me. They washed your ass up. You asking me why I ain't help. What? I seen you getting beat the fuck up, and I knew that there's no reason for both of us to go through. I'm trying to tell you, they friends out here copping the plea like, well, maybe you shouldn't have started with. You damn right. You damn right. Maybe they shouldn't have. You getting that ass beat. What you say? Oh, your cousins is getting it too. Your cousins may have been the fighter of the family, but motherfucker, your family ain't gonna be here to help you. Your family's getting beat the fuck. Your cousin might be the fighter of the family, but that motherfucker is fragile when it comes to some holy hate makers. I'm trying to tell you, what? You dumb. Why nobody help me? Motherfucker, they thought they was getting beat up by an octopus. The fuck you mean? How they say, you wasn't getting jumped. You was not. Yeah, now they looking like Martin when he got his ass beat in that ring, knocked out, lumped up and shit. Now they friends blowing them kisses, air kisses. Like, what? You done got that. They seen you get your head knocked between that washer and dryer. Why the fuck would they volunteer to get beat up too? They count their losses. You talking about, oh, my cousin, yeah, she got them. Does she got them hands? Well, we gonna see. Because when you think you coming me to fight, motherfucker, you not fighting me. God's in that ring. Yeah, you get your ass whooped. Ain't no fair fight about his chosen ones. What? They talking about they got beat up. Describe them. They got mad hands. You sounding like you describing an octopus then. You done got your ass whooped by all my ancestors. Thought that you was battling some motherfucking octopus. Thought you was battling a giant squid or some shit. Because something smell fishy and that fish is coming from that ass. I'm trying to tell you. It's a no for me. Beat up by an octopus. I bet you did. Something smell fishy when that ass all right. That situation you was in, you should have knew. When so-and-so was waiting right there and kept saying, hey, yo, chill, and was smiling at you, you should have knew. When so-and-so was so quiet and you was so loud, you should have knew that your ass was about to go down. You don't got that. Not built like that. Cut it out. Cut it out. Now you got to explain why you got beat up by a giant squid. Like, what? People are like, I think they imagining they must have really hit their fucking head. They did. Got their asses whooped. They was on their lion shit. Then got in that water with that orca whale, that killer whale in a sense. Motherfucker, you done. What's a lion? See, these individuals, I always say this. A lion, right? So these lion-ass individuals, let's say that. A lion. In his jungle, he seemed like the king of the jungle. So these karmics seem like the king of their jungles. amongst they friends, karmic friends and all of this. Everybody think that they winning. Everybody think that they can get through some shit. But if that motherfucker get knocked in that water and that killer whale come in, see, that's equivalent to them trying to spiritually attack you, not even realizing that they in a different surrounding with it. So you try to bring your lion ass over here to the spiritual world and thought that you could swim. Whole time, shorty, I'm a killer whale, and I could tell you about to see your ending. See, they was in the wrong thing. If they tried this shit with a karmic, they may have came up. But when you try that with a chosen one, oh, you gonna get beat the fuck up. You heard me. You thought you was the king of the jungle. Baby, we in that water. And you can't swim. I keep trying to tell you that. You don't know what this is. You getting that. Even them sharks gotta adhere to them killer waves. I'm trying to tell you. Even them sharks in the water get fucked up by them whales, baby. And you that. You a chosen one. You better know where you at. Man, you don't lack nothing. Get their asses. And you don't get your hands dirty to get them. You just make sure that you in your right location to deal with them. You make sure you full of love. You make sure you full of light. You make sure that you calling in your power. You make sure that you call to God. You make sure that you call judgment on these individuals. You understand me? I call judgment on anyone with ill intentions towards me and my family. I call judgment on anyone sending black magic to me and my family. Anyone who tries to see my future through my eyes, I ask them to see their own demise. I call judgment on Boop. I call judgment on Doop. Whatever you call judgment, that's it. That's it. God just says how you call judgment on them and he handle it. When you say I call judgment, you calling a judge in a sense, and God's going to put that hammer down. I'm trying to tell you on their ass, they about to get their time. That's it. I call judgment means you are calling it before the judge, which is God, for him to decide. And I guarantee he going to go with the chosen one every time. This is not that. You heard me. You better call judgment. And what you calling judgment, don't look back to them. You keep moving. Because they no longer apply to you. Once you call judgment on these individuals, you know what God's going to do. You don't sit there and look over God's shoulder to see if that karma and consequences come through. If he told you he going to handle those people, you better trust it, love. You heard me. Because I don't know what they think, that our ancestors are singing Kumbaya and God's like, man, have you must not know the divine. Because I could tell you, your ancestors don't play about you, and they going to come through hard every time. God, man, God's loving light, but he don't play. You hear me? You better know that. So don't let projections get to you. I want you to realize that you favored. All you have to do is know who you are. I want you to call judgment, but not only call judgment, I want you to call your energy back too. I call all my energy back. I have all my energy back. I co-create with the Creator. I am so thankful that God has everything worked out for me. I am so happy that everything aligns for me. You say that. I am. You have to say I am. That's the activator. If you don't put an I am behind it, it's not going to activate. You got to say I am, so you are claiming it for you. You are acknowledging it for you. You're activating it around you. So I am, and you better put some powerful things behind it. It ain't no I'm trying to heal. You say I am healing. I am loved. I am loved. I am happy. I am healthy. I know who I am. I embrace who I am. I am aligned in my purpose. You say I am, and you better put some powerful shit behind that. You heard me. It ain't no I am. Don't say you lacking in any way. Don't say you're trying. Trying means you're not doing. You understand? Let me say this. When you say, let me see. I'm trying to be happy. That means you're acknowledging that you're not there yet. If you say I am being happy or I am healing, you don't acknowledge any negative. So if you feel like that I'm still on my healing journey, I'm not all the way healed, okay, cool. I am healing then. I am healing. If you say you're not fully healed, then say I am healing. I am loving. I am learning. You put I am activated. If you don't say no I am first, it's not for you. That means it's just activating all this energy around you for it to go to other individuals. You put something powerful behind it. You understand me? You better know that. But I want you to realize this. Know that you are a reflection of God. You not the God. You a God. You a goddess. But that's because God put that piece of him inside. You are not. You understand? You make sure you know that. God says you are a reflection of him, but you not him. Make sure you remember that. But listen, I got to get up off here because I do got a few readings to do. Before I do, though, before y'all click off, let me remind you. Greensboro, North Carolina, May 7th, I'm in your city. So surrounding cities too. Burlington, Salisbury, Rock Hill, Charlotte, all of these, you understand, Raleigh, May 7th, I'm in your city. All right? It's going to be from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., all right? First, we going to get that message delivered. Afterwards, I got a caterer from Big Al's Barbecue coming through. You ain't got to pay for it. I got you, baby. Not only that, I'm going to have some music to set the tune after you get that message. We going to parlay. We going to have fun. We going to vibe. So we going to have that message come through first. I even got a guest speaker. We got Coach Ashley coming through. She going to go ahead, have her introduction to you. Then I'm going to come through with that confirmation for you. Then we going to eat some food and vibe. Have a good time. You heard me. I got OMG coming through as a photographer, too, to take pictures of everybody in their elements. We going to enjoy ourselves, all right? So just know, again, surrounding cities, Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm in there May 7th. The tickets is in the link in my bio, all right? We only got a few left. I'm not going to lie. Like, maybe a few tickets left. Go ahead and grab that. Also, remember, I do have some virtual classes that's going to be coming up for various areas. So, I'm going to let you know, all right? Let me see. So, yeah, I got that coming up. Now, for the upcoming classes, they're going to be virtual. I have them. But I also got readings available, too. But I got to ask you, please make sure that you're not out here following the wrong pages. I only got one TikTok, one Instagram, and one YouTube. The link is in my bio. So if you ever get confused, click on the link and go to the YouTube. Click on the link, go to TikTok. Click on the link to go to Instagram to make sure you're following the right pages, all right? Because there's certain individuals that y'all been sending money to. I never book my readings through Cash App, okay? You got to remember that. You got to go through my site. The link's in the bio. I did hear somebody say, what if you're vegan? I don't eat meat either, baby. So I'm going to have things there for you too, all right? I'm going to have certain things. Again, it's barbecue, but it got certain sides and all this with it as well, all right? So just know we'll have that. I'll make sure I have something available for you because I don't eat meat either, all right? I love you so much. Thank y'all for all y'all's loves, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes. Thank you for sitting there aligning me with other individuals. Thank you for, after you get your reading, you put somebody else on. Thank you for our coaching sessions, because I always say the prophetic readings are recorded messages. I've recorded for you so you can go back and listen to it as long as you want, for as long as you understand. But coaching sessions, you talk to me over the phone, as well as far as our upcoming virtual classes. You're going to see me. We're going to talk, interacting. You can ask me questions. I answer in real time, all of that, all right? So just know we got great things in line for you. I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube, so please turn your notifications on. But until then, know that I love you, all right? I believe in you. You like that for real. Continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me, baby. Be great. Oh, thank you. Before I get off here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you too. Thank you, babies.